Greetings, Pastor Michael, and today I have a reading to share with you from Alcoholics Anonymous Daily Reflections. It is the reading for November 6th, and it is about the quality of faith. The topic is a good one. It's all about faith. How have we practiced our faith in the past? How is that changing today because of our exposure to the program? And how do we think or predict or imagine we're going to make modifications to our faith as we progress into the future? So let's get on with today's reading. The quality of faith. This has to do with the quality of faith. In no deep or meaningful sense had we ever taken stock of ourselves. We had not even prayed rightly. We had always said, "Grant me my wishes," instead of "Thy will be done." This excerpt is taken from 12 Steps and 12 Traditions on page 32. The reading goes on to say, God does not grant me material possessions, take away my suffering, or spare me from disasters. But He does give me a good life, the ability to cope, and peace of mind. My prayers are simple. First, they express my gratitude for the good things in my life, regardless of how hard I search for them. And second, I ask only for the strength and the wisdom to do His will. He answers with solutions to my problems, sustaining my ability to live through daily frustrations with a serenity I did not believe existed, and with the strength to practice the principles in Alcoholics Anonymous in all of my everyday affairs. Here ends the reading out of the book for today, yet there is so much more to this, and this will be found in our discussion. If you have the opportunity, we sure would like to hear from you, because what you have to say is important to us. So please send us an email to the email address minister@spiritofpeace.us, and in the subject line put AA or Alcoholics Anonymous. And in the body of the text you can present your thoughts on this reading about the quality of faith today, or anything that might come to your mind that prompts you to want to write us. It's a big step to communicate, and what you have to say is important to us. So we look forward to hearing from you. Let's go on with our discussion today about this reading. By golly, in the 12 Steps and the 12 Traditions booklet, when we turn to page 32, we find AA Step 2. Came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. These first steps are big steps to take. They are not new to any of us, especially me. I find myself revisiting steps 1, 2, and 3 quite often in life, because I meet up with a challenge that I learn that I have no control over. I'm powerless to control it. So how will I deal with it? Well, if I apply today's reading, I'm landing on step 2. This is a very good place for us to be, because contacting our higher power is that next step that follows our acknowledgement that we have met something we cannot control, and we are powerless. Of course, in Alcoholics Anonymous, the powerlessness exists over the alcohol. And yet, as we go through life, alcoholism or not, we are going to learn that we do encounter things that we are powerless over. Our music ministry today has found a song for step 2. We all recall Simon and Garfunkel, some of us better than others, and they wrote a song, Bridge Over Troubled Water. We found a YouTube link for that plays the audio. And the audio is good because you could play it at just the right volume in the background while you have a discussion. Or you just want to meditate over the things that come to your mind. So if you go to our Facebook page and find Spirit on the A's, you will be able to find today's reflection listed. And if you go to our blog, spiritofpeace.us, and search on Spirit on the A's, Step 2, or the Quality of Faith, you will find today's links there. It's good to have this meeting with you. This is very important. It causes me to reflect when I contact my higher power. Dear God, you and I have come a long way. Thank you for everything that you have done for me in my past. Thank you for illuminating me, helping me realize that I have found something that I have little or no control over, and that the way I'm going to be able to get to dealing with this calmly, rationally, without it driving me up the wall, is to improve my quality of faith. And I can do this through prayer with you. So please send me the Spirit, bless me, help me to understand that I must do the best I can, regardless of whether I can control this challenge that I face today or not. Here, when I reflect on the 12 steps, I also bring step 12 to mind. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to alcoholics and to practice these principles in all our affairs. I know that step 12 is very far off to a person first encountering the steps for the first time. But step 2 helps give you that feeling for what you will call upon as you navigate the steps and develop a more meaningful relationship with your higher power. It's been good visiting with you today, and I look forward to visiting with you in the future. May God grant you serenity. The serenity prayer in its short form is, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And step 2 is certainly essential to practicing our faith and coming to that feeling of serenity. May God bless you all. Have a good day, and may you encounter at least a moment, a fleeting moment of serenity as you pass through your day today.